Okay, let's start with a wild thought. What if the death of Cupid wasn't the end of love, but actually the birth of true love? I know, it sounds crazy, right? It kind of flips everything we think we know about romance completely upside down. So that's what we're going to dive into today. An absolutely epic ancient story where love isn't just found, its physical form is completely obliterated. And right there, in that moment of destruction, something way more powerful is created. All right, so to get this, you have to picture a scene of absolute, total stillness. And I don't just mean it's quiet. I mean a silence so deep, so profound, that it feels like the entire universe is holding its breath. This is where we meet Lord Shiva, the great ascetic. He's completely withdrawn from the world, no sensations, no distractions, nothing. He is the absolute master of control, just pure consciousness, meditating right at the center of everything. But of course, there's a problem, a big one. This perfect, all-powerful stillness, it's actually thrown the whole cosmos out of balance. See, the world needs creation, it needs passion, it needs Shiva to actually engage with life. So, for the good of the entire universe, his meditation has got to be broken. So what do the other gods do? Well, they turn to the one force in the universe they think is powerful enough to break that kind of focus. They call on the ultimate agent of both chaos and creation. And that force has a name: Kamadeva, the Hindu god of love and desire. And his mission, wow, it's almost unthinkable. He has to sneak up on the most powerful ascetic in the entire cosmos and shoot him with an arrow of pure desire. But get this, his weapons aren't made of steel or anything like that. His arsenal is pure sensation. His bow is made of sugarcane, the string, a line of living, buzzing honeybees, and his arrows, they're tipped with the most fragrant flowers, like jasmine and mango blossoms. He's literally wielding the very essence of seduction. So you see what's happening here, right? This isn't just a simple story. It's a massive clash of two fundamental forces of the universe. You've got Shiva, who is all about spirit, stillness, and total control. And then you have Kamadeva, who is all about the senses, movement, chaos, and that uncontrollable feeling of desire. It is the ultimate immovable object versus the irresistible force. So, the stage is set. Kamadeva is hiding, probably behind a tree, the fate of the entire world literally resting on his aim. He's getting ready to take the most dangerous, most important shot of his entire immortal life. He pulls back that string of buzzing bees, takes aim right at the heart of the meditating god, and just lets that flower-tipped arrow fly. It's this silent, beautiful, and absolutely terrifying moment. And for just a split second, it actually works. The arrow hits its target. A tiny flicker of desire, maybe a memory of some sensation, just ripples through Shiva's mind, and that perfect cosmic stillness is shattered. But Shiva doesn't wake up feeling love. Oh no, he wakes up with pure, absolute fury. I mean, an interruption on this scale is going to get an equal and opposite reaction, right? And right from the center of his forehead, his third eye, the eye of pure, raw energy, starts to open. And then, bam, a beam of cosmic fire just erupts from it. It hits Kamadeva before he even knows what's happening. The god of love with his sugarcane bow and everything. He's just instantly turned to ash. Nothing left, just a pile of dust on the ground. I mean, what a brutal, shocking moment. It looks like a straight-up murder. It looks like the ultimate no to love and desire. But, and this is the important part, the story doesn't end there. In fact, this is where it really begins. Because right there, in that little pile of ash, something incredible happened. A massive philosophical idea was born. You see, love wasn't destroyed, it was changed, fundamentally, forever. From this moment on, Kamadeva gets a new name, Ananga, and it literally means the Bodiless One. He's not this physical god with a bow and arrow anymore. He's something else, something much more. It's so paradoxical, right? Shiva's act of total fury was actually an act of liberation. He didn't kill love, he just destroyed its body. And in doing so, he shattered all of its physical limits. And this idea is pretty unique. The mythologist Seema Anand talks about this. In most other cultures, you've got Cupid or Eros, a physical little guy who shoots you with an arrow from the outside. But in this tradition, after this happened, love isn't an external attacker anymore. Think about it. Love is no longer stuck in one body, in one place, with only so many arrows to shoot. By becoming Ananga, by becoming bodiless, love is now everywhere. It's omnipresent. It's in the air we breathe. It's in a single glance. It's in a passing thought. It became an internal force, a state of mind, not just some physical thing. Shiva literally made love eternal. So, what does this ancient story have to do with us today? Well, it taps into something really deep and really human, a modern anxiety even. Why are we so often afraid of our own desires? I mean, just think about it for a sec. Desire pulls us away from our work, right? It messes up our perfect plans. It represents this chaotic, unpredictable loss of control. Basically, desire is the Kamadeva to our own inner Shiva. It's that force that's always threatening to break our focus, our meditation. And that's really the core of it, isn't it? That meditation for us could be our career goals, our perfect daily routine, even just the idea we have of ourselves. We're scared of that arrow of desire because deep down, we know it has the power to just completely shatter that stillness we've worked so hard to create. But this story leaves us with one last really big question to chew on. If the myth is right, if love is now this formless, internal, inescapable part of the universe, well then trying to fight it is kind of like trying to fight the air itself, isn't it? So what are we really afraid of? Is it desire's power to disrupt us, or its power to totally transform us?